Record button. Another greetings for another day. Couple of days out from ANZAC Day. Morning, Frank. How's life in your part of the world?
Yep, very good here. It's beautiful, sunshiny as usual in the Waikato,
Oh,
which is
well,
the
today it's not quite such a lovely day in Canterbury. We've got a 10 degrees at the moment, with it feels like three with a southerly whipping in. So less than the normal brilliant day in Canterbury. Very disappointing, unusual, very unusual.
the centre of New Zealand, which provides all the income.
Oh,
They're all out milking their cows.
there's a lot of that around here, I can tell you, and a lot of water being used, pumped on the ground for the grass.
Oh, right.
Anyway, Pete's not with us today. He's Tutukaka at the moment, I think, cruising around, enjoying the north. Hopefully, he's not been flooded out with the weather over Easter weekend. And we hope that your weekend was good and enjoyed time with family and friends, regardless of the weather. So,
Yeah.
into today, Frank, what's happening Anzac Day, your part of the world?
Oh, it'll be just the normal dawn service, and then we
Right,
have our annual general meeting. We have
right.
it all organised in one big bang. And then depends on how my legs are, whether I'll be going back for the 10 o'clock
Oh, is that the
service.
civic service?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah,
Bit of a walk up the hill.
they have a similar service out this way. No dawn service, but they do have a 10 o'clock civic service,
Right.
um,
Yep.
and quite a few of the more contemporary servicemen and women live out this way, not far from Burnham. So good to see the younger faces in the crowd. um, right, what else? Speaking of ANZAC, interesting post during the week. NZ Defence personnel who are in Gallipoli at the moment, working to, as an aside, preparation for Anzac Day, were wandering the grounds and covering up bones that had been disturbed with the fires and the floods. So that was nice to see that those who died on the battlefield are still being looked after. What
Yeah.
else? Let me just stretch the brain. Oh yes, a big thanks I think should go out to No Duff Charitable Trust and their release of their AI chatbot for mental health services. Apparently, they've got some good support behind the chatbot, so um, that's a pretty innovative move. So good on them. Perhaps they can sell the AI to Veterans Affairs so everybody can get a share. Not that I'm saying that you'll be declined if you go to No Duff for the chatbot that they've got, but there you go. There's an
Yep.
opportunity there.
While we're on them, I'd just like to pass on a message to the New Zealand Remembrance Army.
All right.
Um, the work that they do throughout New Zealand,
Yes.
and I noticed that they had been to visit my father's grave. So thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of hard work by a lot of people, and not all military. I see some posts where they've had schools out cleaning up and tidying up, getting things ready for Anzac Day. So I'm sure that's appreciated far and wide by families of those
Yeah.
who've served and either passed away in service or post their service and are lying in a services grave or in an unmarked area of a cemetery somewhere in New Zealand. So, and I think it's the little ceramic poppies they put on the gravestones to
Yeah.
let people know they've been, and I think that's a wonderful gesture. So, congratulations, as you say, Frank, to them. Good work, well done. What else have we
Definitely.
got? try and keep it short and sweet.
Well, we're all still breathing. Been a good week, although it was the anniversary since 2 years since John Titmus passed away a couple of days ago.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
And
So
John did a lot of work not only for the Southeast Asian veterans, but also the ex-communicators, naval
yes,
communicators.
yep, Naval Communicators Association. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So a very active person on behalf of former servicemen and women, specifically those who served in the Far East. So,
Yeah.
yeah, 2 years, time flies.
Oh, does it ever? How? Yeah.
What else have we got? I see that the New Zealand government has confirmed that NZ Defence will be continuing their training in support of the Ukraine. So through to 2026 now. So that's a bit of an extension, I think about 12 or 18 months or something like that. So that's interesting. They're not operational, but they're certainly giving their support in the training of the Ukrainians defence forces. So good to see that our people are being deployed actively in a non-operational role. What
It
else?
was good to see them, the government, putting out money to Ohakea,
All
give it a
right.
bit of a spruce up.
Yes, they have to create some hard standings and is it
Yeah. Yeah.
hangars as well for the Poseidon? So yeah, quite a bit of
Yeah,
money
something
being
like
spent.
that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we typically do is we buy the hardware and then then build everything around it.
And also NZ Defence in the news again. They had action taken against them by um, members of the NZ Defence who were discharged because of their refusal to take the vaccine. And I see it's been all the way to the Supreme Court, which has overruled the appeal court finding and found against those former NZ Defence personnel who brought the case. And $30,000 ruling against them. So it's a bit of an unusual one, I think, but there you go.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, yes. So also the priorities for NZ Defence. So we used to be quite tailored towards more of a climate change was a big security threat. I can remember, I think Minister Mark talking about that. And there was quite a swing in that direction, support for the Pacific nations and so on. But now, of course, as a result of the changes that are taking place globally, there's quite a significant shift to move us back to being more militarily operational. So, and that follows on also from the capability plan that was released last week and the budgeting to spend $12 billion over the next 8 years. So we'll see how all that goes for the future. And I have to say, we need to applaud that because over the years, I think, as Minister Collins has pointed out, this ability of NZ Defence to operate has been downgraded. And now we've got to try and catch up to where we should be so that we're able to support global initiatives should things start to go further awry than they already are. And certainly the Chinese naval vessels passing through between here and Australia, a bit of a wake-up call. We're no longer isolated at the bottom of the globe. We're well within reach of not only naval assets but also air and missiles and so forth. So we need to get ourselves brought up to speed. So that's good to see.
Yep.
What else? Anything else going on? Oh, look, if you're in San Francisco on April the 27th, as I'm sure many people will be, they're just passing through. That's the Sunday. You're most welcome to attend an ANZAC service at 11 o'clock on board the aircraft carrier USS Hornet, which is docked in, I think it's Alameda. Free admission, and you get yourself a tour of the ship afterwards, should you wish. Self-tour, wander about, and make yourself known to Trevor Page, who will be there representing the Canadian Legion. So he won't be too difficult to spot. Make yourself known to a fellow Kiwi. And also, I see good news on the RSA front. Certainly, Manurewa RSA. I see they've opened a veteran support centre, allegedly the first in New Zealand. So that's a new initiative that's underway, and perhaps that's the shape of how RSAs will be going in the future. Less bars and hospitality, more focus on the core purpose, which is supporting the veteran community wherever you are. Any thoughts on that, Frank?
No, I think they've done the right thing. That's the way we wish to head, I think. The days of the swilling bars of alcohol, I think, have definitely disappearing.
Yep. Yeah. And I think I think that's like a generational thing, and it's a generational shift, moving away from, dare I say it, us old fogies a bit towards the the younger generations, and they socialise differently, as I understand. They don't need a place to play darts and pool. They just need a place to be able to access support services, either Veterans Affairs or through the RSA network. So
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
say thank you. Good on you. Well done, Manuela RSA. And we look to see other RSAs perhaps throughout the country following suit, getting back to the core purpose, which is nice to see.
Yeah, exactly. And don't forget all you people who will be getting up nice and bright and early on Friday. If you're going to be like me, you'll be taking your time and won't be rushing in. Normally, it's a very heavy fog here on ANZAC Day. And even though I'm only 5K away, it takes me quite a while to get in there. But I make sure I take me time.
Good on
It
you.
won't start without me.
Are you the parade marshal?
No, I've given up all those things. No, I've fallen at the back rank.
But that's a good point, Frank. If you are leaping out of bed or slowly rolling out of bed on the 25th and making your way somewhere, drive safe, enjoy post service comradeship and hospitality wherever you may be, but within measure, so that you can drive safely back home or have someone drive you safely back home. We don't want any accidents and anybody causing or being involved in an accident on their way to a service or on the way home. Good points, Frank. Last post, Frank. Anything for today?
No, we're all fitting well on this side.
Right. Okay, and that's the same on the army side. I haven't been able to. I've had a look through the places I normally look. No deaths have passed away, or people passed away, which is a good thing. So, do you want to do the ode, Frank?
Yeah.
Good on you.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. The going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, folks, for joining us, and be safe. Enjoy your comradeship of your fellow servicemen and women on Friday. Enjoy the tales, tall and otherwise,
Yeah. Yeah, see how they've all expanded over the year.
and a bit of hospitality. Have a good meal, have the odd drink or something if that's your passion. And if you're not attending a service and you're going to go and gather with a few friends somewhere, I think I was talking to someone just the other day about that. Like, if it's a member of your family that you're remembering who's served World War One, World War Two, or any of the engagements that we've had since, um, make your way to one of their favourite spots, sit down and remember the person and their contribution to our security as a nation, our global security, but also to the New Zealand community and their families. I
Yeah,
think that's the
definitely.
important thing, that their service is remembered.
Yeah.
Cool. Take care, and we'll catch you
See you
all
next week.
next week, same time, same
Yep.
bat channel.
Yes.
Thanks
Bye.
very much. Bye.